What's up, guys? It's me, Sniper Plays, and today we're going to be watching Jaiden's animation playing Pokemon Platnuim, Pokemon Nuzloke Platnuim. Okay, let's get right into the video.
So if you're new here, hi.
Hi.
I've done this before. Last year I made a video about my first ever Pokemon Nuzlocke, and the game I played in it was Pokemon Ruby. It was fun, so here I am again doing another. But this time I attempted to Nuzlocke Pokemon Platinum. I'll explain again super quickly how a Nuzlocke works. You can only catch the first Pokemon you run into per route. If a Pokemon faints, it dies and you can't use it anymore. And you have to nickname your Pokemon so you grow more attached to them. If you still don't understand...
And why does this guy just name the Pikachu Fabi Juice? Why?
How a Nuzlocke works. You can only catch the first Pokemon you run into per route. Boy. This was my Pokemon Platinum Nuzlocke.
Better than oh boy. Pokemon.
So my friend and neighbor Barry is practically dragging me all over the place with his hyperactive squirrel brain, frantically trying to get a Pokemon as soon as possible from this Professor Rowan he saw on TV. He drags me out to Route 201 and is about to leap into the tall grass when... Hold it!
Yep.
You guys know going into the tall grass is practically a death wish, right? What you're doing is basically suicide. Borderline insanity. What absolute moronic lunatics you are. Have you no respect for your lives? Do you have any Pokemon?
No.
Do you want some? And like that, I have a Turtwig. I named him Turt and immediately used him to bash Barry's Chimchar. I was making my way through the routes, but right as I was about to nab the Shinx I found on 202.
Two-shotted.
No!
Yep. Two-shotted.
So, no Shinx for us. But that's alright. Shinx isn't that great this early anyway. Then I locked eyes with our first trainer. The first battle. Let's see how we fare against youngster Tristan and his level 5 Starly. Oh my god! So, the first trainer battle I ever fought, I almost immediately lose my starter to a critical hit. Why do I suddenly have a very bad feeling about this? Nevertheless, we kept going onward through Jubilife City, where we caught Kronk the Zubat in the cave above Route 204, and Magikarp on 218. I'm Magikarp. Your name is...
Wait, what's the name?
Puppy. Just...
What? The names makes no sense. Why do you name a Magikarp puppy? What?
Outside the city, Barry runs up and demands another battle, so I happily bash in his Chimchar again. And Starly too. I kept on my way, eventually arriving in Orberg City, and nervously challenged Rourke. I was terrified of his Cranidos, but Turt landed a crit razor.
What? One-shotted, wow.
One-shot it before it could even do anything. So that's badge number 1 for us. I made it to Floroma Town and was really excited because if you didn't know, outside the Valley Woodworks you can find Shellos.
Shellos? What?
If you didn't know, again, I love Shellos. I ran straight to the grass to get my Shellos encounter, and...
Oh god.
I'm not gonna pass up an encounter, so I very depressingly caught the Shinx and named it Failure to vent my sadness and frustration over not getting a slug. While there, we found Team Galactic messing around, stealing electricity, and this...
Wait, is that an elephant? Joke's on you.
Girl's dad. So I beat up the grunt guarding the door, broke in, beat up the grunts in the building until Turt evolved, then found Galactic Commander Mars at the end of the corridor, who I was scared of because she's got a fat cat that hits like a semi-truck. But I had a plan. Back in the Orberg Mines, I caught Dwayne the Onyx, and I brought him to the fight because in case things got dicey, I would switch him in to buy time and heal up my other Pokemon. Basically... Dwayne was death fodder. Turt took out Mars's Zubat, and when Perugly came out, Kronk plucked off the Oranberry it was holding. But she got hit pretty hard in the process, and since Turt needed a bit of healing before he could get back into it, Dwayne can take a scratch. Look at that. Dwayne is fine. He's fine, guys. Don't press the sad nose for Dwayne. Dwayne's fine. Don't worry about him. Don't worry about him.
Oh my god, 1 HP. Wow.
Dude.
Wow.
Alright, I'll give him that. Dwayne got
Are you backrock from Minecraft? Because you're so
he hung in there on 1 HP. And you know what? I respected the hell out of him for it. I let Dwayne live, and Turt was able to take out the Perugly.
Yay.
What a legend. But then I put him back in the box and moved on. In Mount
Seriously,
Coronet, I
stop.
caught a Bronzor named Big
Boy,
Boy, which I happily
yes.
added to the team. And right before Gardenia's
Oh.
gym, Kronk evolved, which
Yay.
meant no mercy for those flower
No
ladies.
mercy.
Badge number 2. We slashed the guard bushes in front of the Galactic building and ran up all the stairs where we fought Galactic Commander Jupiter. Let's take a look at how that went. Don't crit. Don't crit, don't crit.
Oh my god, what?
I mean, that won't...
No, not again the 5 HP. Oh my god. Not the 5 HP. Stop. Not 5 HP.
No.
Oh my god.
We finally were able to beat her, but that fight really knocked the wind out of me.
Yep.
I was shaking on my way back to the Pokemon Center when this lady Cynthia shows up.
Cynthia.
And is like,
Yep. Egg? Yeah.
Anyway, even meeting Cynthia wasn't enough to calm my nerves, so to keep my mind off the absolute tragedy
Pokemon
we
time.
narrowly avoided, I decided to start
Big
training
boy
up Big Boy
time.
on Cycling Road.
And then he died.
He died.
Yep.
I've practiced this game and...
Oh no. No. No.
So before you push up your anime glasses and tell me that steel is weak to fire, which I know, by the way, the reason I kept Big Boy in was because not only is his defense an iron wall, but he had heat proof, which negates his fire weakness.
And then he got crit.
So, first
death.
death. I'm sorry, Big Boy. You never had the opportunity to become a big boy. I walked into Wayward Cave and found a Gibble. Gibble is an amazing Pokemon. It turns into Garchomp, which is easily one of, if not the strongest Pokemon in the game that isn't a legendary. Adding it to the team would give us such a huge advantage, and now there is nothing in my way between that and...
Wait. Do that again.
And now there is nothing in my way between that and... And we're moving on. We arrived in Heart Home City where I caught DeVito the Ralts, Kronk and Puppy evolved. We had a clean win against Fantina.
Yes,
and
Gyarados.
some lady gave us an Eevee I named Milk.
Eevee.
Things were starting to look better now.
Wait.
I was leveling up
Wait.
in Heart Home City where I caught DeVito the Ralts, Kronk and Puppy evolved. We had a clean win against Fantina. And some lady gave us an Eevee I named Milk.
And who named an Eevee Milk? It was like coffee. Wow.
We're starting to look better now. I was leveling up DeVito against
Yay.
trainers, and when fighting this
Oh god,
lovey-dovey
not for
couple...
kids, okay.
let's go into... Puppy.
Why?
Oh no!
No, not DeVito, no.
You're kidding. You're kidding. And that's why I hate love. In came Shrimp the Scyther I caught on Route 210. Some good news, on Route 213 I finally found a Shellos. I named it Swoop, and I loved it.
So cute.
I loved it so much. I know you're not supposed to have a favorite child, but Swoop was my favorite child, and I wasn't apologetic about it. I trained it up, and now we got a Gastrodon. Turt ended up evolving too, so together with Kronk and Swoop, Maylene was defeated, and badge number 4 was secured. Outside of Pastoria City, I got a Sire named Lol, but when I went to get my Great Marsh encounter, I was trying to get a Yanma and accidentally threw a ball at a Wooper, so now we've got Lol and Oops in the box. Then I swept Crasher Wake with Milk, who is now a Jolteon, with the TM Thunder I bought literally next door. I walked out of the gym and... Team... So now we've got Lol and Oops in the box. Then I swept Crasher Wake with Milk, who is now a Jolteon, with the TM...
That is literally fine for him because he's so happy to death. Wow. He's happy to death.
Literally next
wow.
I walked out of the gym and Team Galactic set off a bomb. I ran down the grunt who detonated it and took him out because he is...
First of all, why do you just take your first starter Pokemon and bash everything? And now you're just taking the Gyarados and smash the hell in the sky.
Cynthia appears again and tells me to bring a charm to her grandma. So I'm like, yes ma'am. We found her in Celestial Town along with Cyrus, the leader of Team Galactic, who starts some evil Shakespeare speech about how everything is imperfect, so he's gotta blow up the world or something. I don't know, I wasn't really paying attention. And then he wanted to fight. Puppy took out his Nuzloke and I sent out Milk to take care of his Golbat. But Milk decided he wanted to be lazy and not only miss all his thunders, but also punch himself in the face.
What? Oh god.
Milk!
And then got point. Oh my god. Oh my.
You can't.
3
Can't
hits
be
me.
doing this. Kronk came out and killed the Golbat because Milk was being difficult, but I gave him a second chance and he took out the Murkrow. Anyway, here's your Dusty
Okay.
Charm. I went out and caught a Magnemite named
Zip,
C
zap,
and
zap.
arrived in Canalave
Oh, baby
City where we
C.
marched into Byron's gym
Goodbye.
and demolished his team with Swoop and Turd. Then Team Galactic sets off another bomb, this time at Lake Valor. So Barry, Professor Rowan's assistant Lucas, and I split up to check on the lakes. As I'm strolling past all the flopping Magikarp, I run into Galactic Commander Saturn, who we swept the floor with. After that, we headed over to Lake Verity, where we did the exact same with Mars. There was a part where Turd got crit and almost died. Oh god. Oh god.
Oh god.
But we're fine, he's fine.
Okay.
Finally, we had to go check up on Barry at Lake Acuity, and after trekking through 6 feet of snow for like a mile, we get there to find Barry at the top of the cliff, like, ha ha,
you can't
climb
rocks.
Come back when you can climb rocks, loser. I'll go fight Candace's gym now, I guess.
Okay.
Now, we've been having some good type matchups with the past few gyms, so I haven't really been nervous about most of them. But Candace uses ice types, which, like, half my team is weak against.
Oh.
Which, you know, nervousness rising.
I'm
Not only was I
afraid.
at a massive type disadvantage, but the main threats on our team were her Obama Snow
Obama
because
Snow.
it hits like a truck and sets up hail, and her Frostlass because it'll use
Oh.
the hail from the Obama Snow to heighten its evasiveness with its snow cloak, spam double teams, and then just sweep my team. I walked in, took a deep breath, which didn't make me feel better at all, and started the battle. Shrimp took out her Sneasel,
Okay.
and Swoop took out her Piloswine, almost dying in the process.
Oh,
and then
God.
she finally brought out the big bad Obama Snow. Since it's grass ice type, I taught Puppy Fire Blast. Yeah, I didn't know.
A big.
Anyway, I wasn't sure it could one-shot
A
because
big
Puppy's
fire.
not a special attacker, and lo and behold,
What?
it didn't miss. Please kill it. Please, it's quad. It's quad.
1 HP.
Eventually, Puppy took it out, but
Slap
that was
it.
absolutely
Yep.
terrifying. Last but not least, Frostlass. I wanted to have Swoop Rain
Okay.
Dance to get rid of the hail so Frostlass's Snow Cloak isn't activated, but since Swoop was sitting at a not-so-chill 20
What?
HP, that wasn't going to work out super great. However, since I didn't want Kronk to be in
Okay.
this fight at all, right before the fight, I swapped her with Failure the Shinx.
No.
Yep. Sorry, little guy. Failure looked up at the
Oh
looming
God,
death that was
no.
Frostlass in front of her, and as I healed up Swoop, Failure was killed in its
No.
blizzard. It's really unfortunate.
Wait.
Sorry, little guy.
Wait.
Failure looked up at the looming death that was Frostlass in front of her, and as I healed up Swoop, Failure
What's wrong with his eyes? Why?
was killed in its blizzard. It's really unfortunate we had to resort to it, but I give Failure a salute for stepping up and surrendering its life to the team. Swoop came out, got off the rain dance, and after a close battle, was able to pull
Yay.
through. We won, but it wasn't without sacrifice. We had a moment of silence for Failure, the true MVP of the fight. Gone, but not
Wait. I thought you hit Failure and then you put a sad face under the name. Why?
Now we can climb the rocks to Lake Acuity,
Okay.
and when we got up there, Barry's got
Wait,
snot
what?
dripping down his face, crying in the snow because he got
Oh,
beat up by
okay.
Jupiter, who looks at me and is like, "See ya, I'm going to Veilstone HQ." I'm gonna go to Veilstone. We start running through the base trying to find Cyrus, but when fighting this scientist... Psychic.
No.
Porygon 2
No
freaks
Scoop.
me out. It is way too powerful, way too bulky, and it's way
Okay,
too
a freak.
weird. I do like Porygon 2 though. I would like a plush of Porygon 2.
Oh God, no.
Very cute. What?
Not
What?
Scoop. No.
No! No! Swoop! We lost Swoop! I
No.
wasn't okay. Turd came out and curb
Okay.
stomped the Porygon 2 out of
Step out
vengeance,
of
but
it.
to put it lightly, I
So
wasn't
sad
taking
for
that too
Jaiden.
well.
For death.
My heart
Why?
breaking. I'm like actually sad. But life doesn't stop when your dog dies, so I
Yep.
had to keep trucking and brought Lol the Quagsire
Lol.
to the team. With an intense,
Lol.
blood-curdling thirst for revenge, I stormed into Cyrus's room.
Fight!
Shrimp and Milk took out his team in no time. I snatched his Master Ball and used his teleport pad to enter the basement where Mess Spirit, Azelf, and Yuxi are all being held captive.
Now again, fight!
And like Cyrus, Saturn was swept too. After releasing the Lake Guardians, we head to Mount Coronet because Cyrus wants to go there and destroy the planet, I think. And we catch up to him at the Spear Pillar. Before we can run up and attack him, Mars and Jupiter step in. Then Barry arrives. Honestly, I have no idea how he found us all here. And is like, I'll help. Lal takes out both the Bronzors, Mars's Prugly, and Barry's Munchlax. So I thought, you know, it was all smooth sailing, right? Well... Wow, Barry. Really doing a lot for the team, aren't you? Oh my god, no, it has Giga Drain? No. No, oh no, oh no. It was a crit. No. Not only did I not know their Golbat had Giga Drain for some reason, but it also got a crit. So I was starting to feel bad. But then I started panicking. The thing is, after you fight Mars and Jupiter, you have to go into the Distortion World and fight Cyrus and Giratina. If Cynthia forces us into the Distortion World without us being able to get a new member, we're in massive trouble. We finish up the battle and Cyrus starts his whole spiel about how the world is imperfect, blah, 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 everything must die except for me. Then he gets swallowed up by Giratina. A hole opens a rip in space leading to the Distortion World, and I'm kind of just standing off to the side twiddling my thumbs like, Cynthia, please don't shove me in there without my consent. Cynthia, can I go? I have something to do. Our world will be destroyed. Are you ready? No, I'm not. Let me go. I'm free! Holy crap. Get me out of here. Goodbye. I'm sorry, Lol. We just got you, and then you died. But luckily, remember when I accidentally caught that Wooper while trying to get a Yanma?
Yes.
It's time, Oops. You were no accident. You're our lucky star who will carry us to victory. We got Oops leveled up, came back to the Spear Pillar where Cynthia was just sitting there waiting for us, and hopped in. Everything is topsy-turvy and the Lake Guardians are telling me to push boulders into holes. And suddenly I'm on a floating crest of land with Cynthia, who's basically like, Cyrus, get lost and never come back. And Cyrus didn't like that. So he came at me. Oops took out his Houndoom and his Gyarados came out, so I switched to Milk. But I was very... Wait,
and why does he throw a Pokeball at Jaiden animation? Does he thought Jaiden's animation was the Pokemon?
Because Cyrus's Gyarados has Earthquake. So if Milk misses his Thunder here, he dies. And Milk is notorious for missing his Thunders. But it hit. Milk lives another day. He also took out Cyrus's Crobat and Honchkrow, and Shrimp finished up his meanwhile. Cyrus steps aside, and suddenly it's just me and the Angel of Darkness itself, Giratina.
Okay. Wait, why does it glitch? Why does it glitch? Why? Oh god. Master Ball. I throw it at Giratina.
I threw the Master Ball.
Now throw.
Like that. It was over.
Yes.
I saved the world.
Yeah.
Now to get back to my gym badges. I arrived at Sunyshore City and started making my way through Volkner's gym. I know he's the 8th gym leader and he's supposed to be tough, and apparently he's depressed because everyone who challenges him isn't good enough and he's bored. But I wasn't concerned. We have Oops and none of his Pokemon can do anything about it. It's not like they have Giga Drain or anything, right? They didn't, I checked. Oops was just Earthquake and everything, and at the end, I'll admit, I got a bit scared. Okay, don't crit. If you crit Giga Impact, that would be really
oh my god.
But it's all good. We're all good. And with that, off to Victory Road we went, where we caught ourselves a Gabite and flakes. Would have been nice to have one, I don't know, near the beginning of the game, say, in Wayward Cave, you know. But whatever. Better late than never. It's good to have just in case something goes horribly wrong out of nowhere. Flakes is base 60. Yeah, it is. It's an amazing... Whoa, 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 whoa. No!
What?
You're kidding. Oh dear. And that's the straw that broke the camel's back. After Puppy died, I stepped back and decided the team we go into the Elite Four with needs to be the best possible team we can build. The Elite Four here goes pretty hard, so I couldn't go in willy-nilly just hoping for the best. After literally a few hours of calculations and research, I settled on a team I thought would give us the high...
And when do you evolve see the electrolyte? When do you even evolve it? And Flakes, how do you even evolve without training?
I added Flakes to the team in place of Puppy, and with a heavy heart, left Milk and Kronk behind as I brought C the now Magnezone and Colgate the Togekiss I hatched from the eggs Cynthia gave me. Even though I was sad to not bring Milk and Kronk into the final battles with us, they won't be forgotten. And it doesn't negate the fact they were such huge assets to the team, and I wouldn't have made it this far without them. I'll see you guys on the other side. I took a step towards the doors of no return, and immediately got interrupted by Barry, who wanted to have one last fight. Anyway...
The glitch again, and Breezing Hub, and Panda Boy, and Dono.
Welcome. This is the Elite Four. The battle starts, and C takes out Aram Zeon, Mega, and Vespiquen. Oops takes out his Rapion, and Colgate takes out his Scizor and Heracross. Next up is Bertha. Bertha loves ground types, but Turt and Oops had a smooth time smashing through her team. I felt a horrible shiver when her Rhyperior came out, but
this went well. Oops, yeah. Fire. Okay. Oh, that is fire type. I know that because
Flint has a pretty scary team, but luckily Oops and Flakes had no trouble plowing through them as well. And with that, we're on to the last member, Lucian. Now, Shrimp hasn't had much time to shine in these fights so far, so I decided I wanted to let her go all out. She set up sword stances and bullet punched everything.
Wow.
Proud of you, Shrimp. And suddenly, I'm at the entrance to the champion. The trainer who's been known to crush dreams in a single battle, and many still fear to this day. I took a deep breath. Things are going surprisingly well.
No.
And I don't know how to feel about it. But I looked up, and there she was. At this moment, I have only one last objective. Defeat Cynthia. She leads with Spiritomb, which has no weaknesses, so I sent out Turt to hit it as hard as possible. Flakes takes out her Togekiss, and then her Garchomp comes out. This is known to be one of the toughest boss Pokemon in the entire franchise. And rightfully so. That thing was made by Satan himself, and I'm sure even he fears what he has created. I immediately switched to Oops, who's the only Pokemon that can lead us to victory here. I planned to put it to sleep with Yawn, and then Ice Beam it until it died. That was our only hope. But then,
it did.
Oops is crit.
No.
That was it. Nothing on my team can take a hit from this monster, and even if they couldn't do much damage back. I sat there in disbelief, knowing there wasn't anything I could have done, and the battle is basically unwinnable now. I brought out Shrimp to bullet punch it so we could get in a little bit of damage, but she was killed. Colgate tried to chip away at it. He did some damage too, but was crit one shot. At this point, I had accepted defeat. Only Turt, C, and Flakes were left. It's hopeless at this point. Flakes came out, and against all odds, Flakes outsped Cynthia's Garchomp and killed it. I didn't think he could do it. He was 2 levels weaker, and I don't know. I just didn't think he could outspeed it. Suddenly, there was a chance. We could win this after all. Cynthia brings out her Milotic, which C took out with a few Thunderbolts. Flakes took out the Lucario with Dig. Look, my Earthquake TM is on Scoop, and we all know what happened there. Finally, her last Pokemon comes out. Roserade. Flakes went in for the Dragon Claw, and the battle is over.
Yay!
We won. As Cynthia's congratulating me, a sudden feeling of overwhelming guilt washes over my entire body. So intense it almost knocks me down. I don't think I deserve this. Something here isn't right. This wasn't meant for me. Back in the distortion world when Giratina split into, how do I know I'm me? What happened in the other timeline where I saw glimpses of what happened parallel to this world, that was me too. Those things happened. Was that the ending I'm destined to have? The world I'm living in now is how I want things to be, but the other Jaiden is equally me as I am her. Even if you might think I deserve this dimension, things don't work like that.
What?
Are there some things you can't escape,
Okay.
even when you try everything you can
But
do to
still,
alter
you're
it?
the champion. That
I don't know
doesn't
the answer.
care.
I may be able to sit on this throne now and thank all the Pokemon that put in everything to help me get here. All the hard work,
Okay.
blood, sacrifices we made, but I don't think I can ever accept this victory. I don't know what ending was meant for me. And I don't.
Thanks for Jaiden Animation for making this video possible. And I also love the animation that Jaiden's animation made. And okay, this is the first time I'm saying this, okay? This is the first time I'm making the longest video possible. And thanks for watching, everyone.